Hello everyone, so in a special video for Final Fantasy XIV, we have the Little Ladies event that has started today, so that's March 2nd, 2020, and will continue till March 16th, 2020, and it starts in Ul'dah, the Steppes of Nald. It's not too far away from the Aetheryte, and without further ado, as you can see, some of the decorations here. We just start right over here, and if I bring up the map after I actually turn on the UI again, it is right here, so you see the Aetheryte is right there, and the quest starts right over here. And so, talking to the Royal Seneschal. The Royal Seneschal is eager to recruit others to join in the festivities. Oh, as I live and breathe, is that Madame Celebrian? How long has it been? Truth be told, I had hoped against hope that I might see you on this most resplendent of days. For there is only one woman who could make this little lady's day even more wonderful than the last. The maidens of Eorzea cry out for Seneschal of your caliber to dote upon them. I'm doing my part by overseeing this event, and I am seeking the aid of as many magnanimous souls as possible, so that every maiden in this fair city feels as exalted as the Sultana herself. Of course, if the satisfaction of good deeds done isn't enticing enough, there are fabulous rewards to be had for any who assist me. What say you? Will you don the mantle of Seneschal? Yep. I knew from the moment I saw you that you would be eager to serve. You have my thanks for what I'm sure will be a job well done. As for the job itself, it is most elegant in its simplicity. Go forth into the city streets, dressed to impress and with the spirit of the day in your heart. If you should see a young lady in any manner of distress or discontent, approach them as a gentleman would, lending an ear to their plight and a hand to their aid. And I think I know just such a troubled soul. Oh, it's you. What a pleasant surprise. On this day more than any other, I recall fondly the little adventure we had when we last met. I'm overjoyed that you would lend us your attentive hand once again. If you're worried about my condition, I'm pleased to inform you that I am much improved. I have received special permission to come into the city and participate in the festivities. Lady Thorn, what fortuitous timing. I was just about to send this noble Seneschal out on her mission, but it appears you have saved us the trouble of finding a maiden in need. Indeed, while I was strolling through Emerald Avenue, I spied a young girl whose crestfallen expression served as a stark contrast to the merriment around her. I thought to call out to her, but she disappeared in the crowds before I had the chance. We must seek her out, and I believe 3 sets of eyes could serve better than one. And so we have the options of asking, let us search for this troubled soul together, or what did she look like? And of course we're going to go with what did she look like. I'll take that question as tacit agreement. I knew you'd be eager to assist me. Alright then, be on the lookout for a Lalafell with flaxen hair. With haste and some luck we should find her before long. Very well, let us take to the Emerald Avenue and bring cheer to this young woman's heart. And so that takes us heading into this direction, and we'll be talking to a gentleman who is just under the cherry tree here, or sakura tree. Cheery citizen. Huh? A Lalafell with flaxen hair? Matter of fact, I did see a girl fitting that description just moments ago. I remember the look on her face more than anything, although everyone around here was beaming. She was frowning like someone had just snatched her last lemon cake away. If you mean to follow her, she headed off towards the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. And that means we're running all the way over here. And as we head along to the next location, we see the Royal Seneschal. Lady Elditha is the eldest daughter of House Thorn, an old family that even now holds a sterling reputation. She has ever been a stellar proponent of the Little Ladies' Day, and her assistance each year has proven invaluable. And Elditha, as I keep messing up her name. That little Lalafell girl couldn't have gone far. Keep an eye out for her distinct flaxen hair. And so we continue along, and we actually need to head up over this way and speak with the dignified citizen. Golden hair, you say? Hello, you say? I did see a small figure with vibrant hair across my path, but it could have just as well been a small child. She was heading towards the Gold Court. Of course, only the 12 know where she went from there. And naturally, we head this way. And we actually need to go right over here. Classy citizen. Now that you mention it, I think I saw a girl like that not too long ago. She was descending the steps of the Hustings Strip. Although, judging by her plodding steps, she was dreadfully dreading whatever awaited her at the top. By her age, I reckon she's a patient of Frondel's frontistery. Chances are you could catch her if you left now. And thus, up here we go. And heading towards the Alchemist's Guild, so you could also take the Aetheryte. And as we head towards the the Alchemist's Guild, and in Scholar's Walk here, we arrive and we find the crestfallen citizen. Are you okay? Have you been following me? Why, I don't want any trouble. Trouble? Why, my dear girl? We're here to give you just the opposite. But first, perhaps, an introduction and explanation will allay your fears. I am Aldiltha Thorn, and we're here because it is our duty to see that no young girl walks the streets of the city with her head down. Blah blah blah, this and that, story, talking. So that's why you were looking for me. I suppose I should thank you. I am Momaru, by the way. The pleasure is entirely mine, Miss Momaru. Now, what exactly is troubling you? Tell us, and we shall do all in our power to set things right. Really? Well, you know Frondel's frontistery, right? I'm staying in the children's ward. You see, they don't let us go outside very often, and things were dreadfully boring. That is until I met Lori, and we became the best of friends. We promised each other we would both get better before Little Ladies' Day, so we could play under the peach blossoms together. But Lori suddenly got worse. The physicians only gave me permission to leave, and Lori had to stay behind. I don't want to go without her, but I didn't want to miss this chance either. So here I am. But it's no fun all by myself. How tragic. My heart breaks to hear her tale. There must be something we can do for them. That face doesn't add any pressure whatsoever. Ha! You don't need to go out to go out. What an odd thing to say. Whatever do you mean? Ha! I know. We bring the festival to them. That way they can enjoy the splendor of Little Lady's Day without stepping foot outside the frontistery. We can start by decorating the children's wards in the selfsame trappings which adorn the city. Oops. Wrong voice, whatever. And there is yet more we can do. Perhaps a special guest could be arranged for the children. When we're done, I dare say Frondel's frontistery may come to rival Emerald Avenue in its pageantry. Really? Truly? I can't wait to see the look on Lori's face when she sees. I just hope Master Damiello says it's okay. Would you come with me to the children's ward, pretty please? I'm sure he would listen to you. I'll tell the alchemist at the entrance to expect you. And so, going over here and talking to the frontistery alchemist. Momaru could barely contain herself when she told me about you. She's waiting inside the children's ward. Do you wish to enter? Enter the children's ward. And as we take a look around, we see the Royal Seneschal. Now that this various essence of Little Ladies' Day, there's no great deed than to bring smiles to those girls most in need of them. Now, where is this Master de Malo? I hope he can be convinced of the importance of our mission. Mamoru. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll agree. We just have to ask nicely. And then we can see the little Mikote girl, who is extremely adorable, if I say so myself. A Hirian boy. Lori. And we see him there, but we'll talk to him in a second. Nothing in here as of yet. And the hardworking healer, whom we won't speak to just yet. And talking to Demelo, as I butcher his name too. An adventure? What business do you have at Frondel's Francisserie? If you are ill, you must first fill out a form over there. Master Del Mal, let me explain. This and that, story, blah blah blah. I see. You mean to host a little ladies' day of sorts? I must say it sounds like it would bring some sorely needed color to these otherwise drab halls. Very well, you have my full support. It would be remiss of me to deny those under my care the most effective medicine of all. Joy. Yay! If I may, let's keep this a secret from the others for now, shall we? Children do so love surprises. Indeed. To that end, I suggest we decorate while the others are absent. There is just one obstacle, however. The sick are not known for their habit of coming and going. But Master Delma, have you forgotten? The children are soon to undergo their regular examinations, and will be away for the better part of the day. Would that not be the ideal time to decorate? Yes, you are quite right. Excellent thinking. And no one could bat an eye if I were to conduct the examination slightly earlier than scheduled. Celebrian, could you summon the children to the examination room in my stead? Sure thing. Well, it seems we have the solution to our most pressing concern. I'll begin procuring the necessary trimmings. I also think it would be prudent to provide gifts for the children. No extravagance must be spared on this special occasion. My dear Seneschal, can I depend on you to take care of this task? Yep. I know what I can do. Laurie's always talking about Rodolent Rose of the Weavers' Guild. I think if we both give him our most winning smiles, he might be convinced to come for a visit. I say we because Miss Celebrian is coming too, right? Sure thing. Now that we have all our duties, let us attend to them. Time is of the essence. Yepers. Talking to Mamoru again. Laurie is the one with red hair, in case you're curious. Once everyone's gone for their examinations, we can go to the Weavers' Guild and Laurie will be none the wiser. Delmelo, with my knowledge of the children's tastes and Lady Adiltha's exquisite sense for design, I believe the decorations are in good hands. And so we'll fetch the children. Mikote girl. Oh, hello there. Are you someone's ma? Nope. Oh, the examination's already. I nearly forgot. Thanks for reminding me. I would have caught an earful if I was late again. And Hirian boy. I haven't seen you before. Are you a new physician? What? Another examination? I already know I'm sick. Why do they gotta keep poking and prodding me? Ah, well I suppose I better go. And we'll talk to the hardworking healer this time. Godspeed to you. Part of me wishes I was one of the children so I could be spared the pain of waiting here in anticipation. And then we'll speak to Lori, who isn't here. Lori. Oh, I hope Mamoru is having fun out there. Huh? Who are you? Oh, another examination already? That bitter medicine they gave me the last time didn't help at all. They're gonna make me drink it again? I wouldn't mind if they at least let me go outside. Everyone's probably having so much fun out there. I hope Mamoru is too. I'll try to think of her when I'm forcing that poison down my gullet. And now we need to speak with Mamoru. Did you speak with everyone? Lori didn't look too sad, did she? Well, she said this. I suppose it's only natural for her to feel that way. But with a little effort, we'll turn her frown into a smile soon enough. Now let's be off to the Weavers Guild to speak with Redolent Rose. Lori always keeps me up late gushing about his designs. She just adores weaving, and she's had plenty of time in the frontistery to practice. She even made me a lace scarf and says when she grows up she'll join the guild. A personal visit from Redolent Rose himself would set her as right as any medicine could. Let's be off. And speaking to Mamoru. Oh, it's him. What should I do? Oh, what do we have here? A little bird has flown into my guild, but is too shy to sing. What, pray tell, could inspire her to grace us with her voice? Well, you see, and do it for Lori. Yes, of course. Thank you. Master, Rose, I have something to ask of you. You see, my dear friend Lori is very sick, and she has always had a passion for weaving. If you could visit her at Frondel's Frontistery... Blah blah blah, story. Say no more. A fledgling weaver is in need, and I shall gladly fly to her assistance. The tapestry of this guild's history ever requires new hands to sew it after all. Forgive me, but I have some matters I must attend to before leaving. Rest assured, however, that I'll make haste to the children's ward the very moment I am done. Thank you, thank you! We did it! Truth be told, in all the stories Lori told me about Master Rose, I imagined him to be a littler. Lori never told me how kind he was, though. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to resist telling Lori that Redolent Rose is visiting the Frontistery. Promise to stop me if I begin to blurt it out. I hope everyone else is coming along as well as we are. And speaking with Redolent Rose, I didn't scare the little girl, did I? I suppose even a figure as graceful as mine can be imposing to a Lullabelle. She's fine. She was just nervous. And now heading back to the Frondel's Frontistery, so that's again by the Alchemists Guild. And once more, speaking with Frontistery Alchemist. We've managed to finish decorating, and I must say I'm quite pleased with our efforts. Would you like to enter the children's ward? Enter the children's ward. Wow, look at this! So many flowers! It's so pretty! Hooray! I dare say I could not have arranged a more pleasant display myself. Huh? You're Redolent Rose, sir. Indeed I am, and you must be the Lori whom I have heard so much about. You know my name? Why, of course I do. I must say I envy you, to have such a devoted friend like little Mamoru here. What? Hee. She also told of your passion for weaving. Is it true you wish to join the guild someday? If so, pray allow me to answer any questions you may have. I would not dream of keeping the tricks of her trade from an aspiring guild member. Well, there's this and that, and blah blah blah, and stuff. Hooray! Hurrah! Hooray! Now then, if all the little ladies would gather around, I have presents for all of you. Place these peach blossoms in your hair and become as princesses. Surely you all know the history of this day, when Sultan Baldric would serve as a seneschal to his specially chosen girl. These accoutrements have roots in that tradition. One little lady's day long ago, a young girl beset by illness was chosen as Baldric's princess. Upon learning of her condition, he presented her with a wreath of peach blossoms to wear upon her head, much like the ones you now hold in your hands. Peach blossoms have long been said to ward off ailments of all manner, and some even believe they hold the key to eternal youth. It was with this in mind that the Sultan gave his gift. Soon after that, the young woman made a complete recovery and went on to live a long and fruitful life. Perhaps the legends of the blossom's properties were true after all. Little ladies, little princesses, keep these always close, and if your sickness should ever seem too much to bear, remember the princess who came before you. As she did, you too shall regain your strength. We will, thank you! Ah, but I didn't forget Master de Melot. I have something for you as well. Here, wear this. Like this? Does it suit me? Better than I dared imagine. I suppose I should be grateful for that. However, I must admit I fail to see how this trinket will help. Ah, but I haven't finished the story. The tale doesn't end with peach blossoms, oh no. The Sultan also sent a hand-picked physician, his very best, to care after his princess. That physician wore a monocle much like this one. I had a feeling that, besides lending an air of authenticity to the day, the monocle would become you, and so, with the help of the seneschal, I endeavored to procure one. Your efforts are much appreciated, my lady. I shall do my utmost to honor the example set by this physician. I will not rest until every one of my princesses returns to prime health. I trust you will only impress Master de Melot. Would you look at them? Those smiles embody everything beautiful about this day. Hooray! Hooray! Woohoo! Master de Melot, my dear Seneschal, I couldn't have achieved this alone. I'm in your debt. Haha! And let's not forget Celebrian. You truly are a seneschal among seneschals. Indeed, one would be hard-pressed to find a more gentlemanly company than the one gathered here. To another successful Little Ladies' Day! Smiley face. Thank you. No problem. Bye-bye. Hooray! Hoo! Ah! And we can see there's some new people in here, so we're gonna talk to Rivera first. Master de Melot told me about everything you did for the girls. Thank you. It's been so long since I've seen everyone in such high spirits. And talking to the Makoti girl. The room is positively blooming. If I close my eyes, I can almost feel the sun shining on my face. And talking to the hearing boy. There are even flowers in the hallway. Did you all do this? Oops. Does I click the wrong button? Hearing girl. Lori got to meet her hero. I want to meet mine too. Maybe if I pester Master de Melot enough. And talking to the hardworking healer. Seeing the smiles on those young ladies' face makes everything worthwhile. There's truly no better time of the year. And talking to Lori. I don't know which was better, the decorations or my visit with Redolent Rose. Either way, I have you to thank for making this day, or this one of the best days of my life. Talking to Mummeru, besides the fact that we need to. Lori and the others will be talking about this for moons to come. We'll keep these in our hair until every one of us is better. I'll never forget what you all did for us today. I'm sure of it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Master de Melot said you're welcome at the Children's Ward any time during the Little Ladies' Day. Do come visit. And now talking to de Melot. I do not believe I have had the opportunity to thank you personally. Your efforts served not only to uplift the children's spirits, but the staff's as well. And Aldiatha. Seeing poor Mummeru in distress reminded me of that Little Ladies' Day long ago, and of my own struggles with my physical condition. It was clear then what needed to be done. Considering everything had to be arranged at such short notice, I'd say we pulled through splendidly. There was nary a frown to be seen, on both child and adult alike. And now, although it pains me to say it, I must return to my manor. My family tends to fret unreasonably if I'm absent over long. However, before I go, I do believe there is a matter of your gift. Master Dilmo is keeping it safe for you at my behest. May we meet again soon, adventurer. And talking to Demilo, I do not believe I had the opportunity to thank you personally. Your efforts served not only to lift the children's spirits, but the staff's as well. Had Lady Aldethia not already arranged to reward your cooperation, I certainly would have. That being said, these are yours. It is not often the children have the chance to meet an adventurer, let alone one so kind as yourself. Pray visit us again while you can. And we receive the Seneschal's monocle. As I try that on, you can see that's how it looks there. And then also the Princess Peach corsage. I think it's going to look kind of funny because of the hairstyle I currently have with my character, but yeah, it looks much better on my main character, just because the hairstyle is different. But anyway, that's how that looks as well. And that completes the main quest, and we of course get the seasonal achievements, so just peachy. And as you can see, we have a repeatable quest here, and so I'm going to start that. A guest to impress. Demilo has the flustering look of a man who has been asked one too many questions. Greetings, Lorraine. I'm terribly sorry to trouble you again so soon, but may I have a word? As you know, our dear Lori was overjoyed to receive a personal visit from Redolent Rose, whom she so admires. So very few are given such an opportunity, and I shall be forever grateful to you for your part in arranging it. However, Lori is not the only one under our care. When the other children heard her story, they came asking for me to invite all manner of illustrious figures to the ward. Of course, I would gladly grant their wishes if I could. However, I am but a lowly physician, and hold little sway outside of this frontistery. I do not sup with the Sultana or go for leisurely flights on the backs of dragons. But an adventurer of your stature is no stranger to esteemed company, both within and without the city. As children, I would be eternally grateful if you could draw upon this circle of acquaintances to make their dreams come true one more time. I sincerely apologize for imposing upon you yet again, but it is not for my own sake that I beseech your aid. In return for your efforts, I have arranged a reward, but I fear it will only begin to repay the debt I already owe you. Young Riovere, emboldened by your example, has chosen to serve as a seneschal to her young ladies, and has helped sort all of their various requests. I asked them to write letters to the people they wanted to meet, although it seems not everyone had a specific person in mind. You can find them on the desk over there. Read through them, and if there are among your allies and comrades in arms who might be fit to call upon, don't hesitate to tell me. I'll gather everyone here. And so you can see the handwritten missives, and currently I actually only have access to 4 of them. I have access to 7 of them on my main character, so I'm going to be doing that, but I'm not going to be including that in this video. I will include that in a separate video because there will be kind of spoilers with some of the characters whom you will not have met if you've been following my playthrough with this character, because we're still currently in Heavensward, so there's that. And then once you've read all those, or read one by one, you can talk to Riviere here, and then it'll open a cutscene, and through 7 different ones. I will be checking to make sure that there are only 7 of them. And otherwise than that, if we head back to the Aetheryte Shard, and head back over to where we started the quests, we will see that there is some new items to buy as well. So, now that we're back here, you see the Royal Venetian, Royal Servant. Maybe you'll want a little bit more background on the Little Lady's Day. What is the Little Lady's Day? Who was the Princess Indeva? Etc. And then there's the Royal Handmaiden, and here we have the Eastern Stage and the Little Ladies' Day banner. And so the reward for doing those repeatable quests, because you need to do one at a time for each of them that you have available, there is the Peach Confetti and the Cherry Confetti. And that's what you can get from them, and obviously you can buy more of them. And that said, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching!